Let me throw a number at you. So what is coinciding this year with the stars sitting out? The TV contracts kicked in.
So the salaries kicked in.
So
went up.
Last year, there were 70 players that made $10 million. Now there's over 105. Last year, 9 guys made $20 million. It's over 100% higher. Now it's 30, almost 30. Is that average players are being paid like good players. Good players are being paid like great players. Suddenly in the rich neighborhood, what happens? You don't think you need anybody. In this league, it's one thing if LeBron got paid, Michael Jordan and Magic. But when you have marginal guys now getting bigger dollars, I think there's an ego and entitlement thing, Chris, going on. This is all coinciding with the year the TV money kicked in.
Well, you recognize that you're rich, right?
By the standards of the guy who delivers my mail, yes.
But this is the thing. I don't know if this is on the players. This might be on the teams and the coaches. Now, Ty Lue may have been protecting LeBron last night when he said he wanted to play. You know, he's upset. He's ticked off.
LeBron said he was upset.
Yeah. But my point is the teams are getting this info from the doctors, right? The sports science. And I've got something to say about that too. But so I'm not sure if this is players wanting the rest or if this is are their teams feeling that way. And also, here's the thing. I don't think it's those marginal players who are now all of a sudden making a ton of money who are sitting out. Tristan Thompson has played every game, which again flies in the face of the science, because if the players need rest, why is he playing every single game?
What's the solution?
30 minutes a night. I think they could lengthen, like ideally, and this would have to be done in collective bargaining, but ideally, if a player sat when he's healthy, you could dock him that day's pay. Like whatever, if a player makes $400,000 per game, he doesn't get that for that day. Now, the problem is teams would lie. You know, he's got an upper respiratory infection, whatever. So that probably wouldn't be effective. One thing I think, and they're already going to lengthen the season. I say lengthen it more to the point where you don't have road back-to-backs. You probably can't get every back-to-back out of it, but just get the road back-to-backs, because the science is saying there's a better chance of a player getting injured in a road back-to-back, I guess because of the travel,
it's funny,
than in a home back-to-back. And here's the thing about the science. If we put the science on you, and I say this with all due respect, the science probably would say you're overworked.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
I'm on 4 hours a day.
Yeah. So you work what?
I'm on the air 4 hours a day.
On the air which is intense. That doesn't mean the preparation and all that. My wife is a medical doctor. When she's on weekend call, she works from 5 p.m. or can work from 5 p.m. Friday night to 8 a.m. Monday morning. And by the way, she works Monday from like 9 to 5. So she could go all day Monday as well. I'm sure the science says that's not right.
That's right. But I make the choice to work. I don't have to work these. I'm helping a young company, and we're in this together. So I'm not going to sit out under the days I'm allowed to. Science says a lot of things, but life's not perfect.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to hear about John Stockton played 19 years. Only 2 times did he miss any games. So 17 years he played 82 games, and the 1 year they had 50. He played all 50. What happened to the science? He's a 6-foot guy going up against giants.
By the way, in an era when you could push guys around,
yes,
it was a more physical league.
A much more physical. Reggie Miller, Jason Kidd, Kobe Bryant,
and I think
Karl Malone.
When John Stockton broke into the league, first couple of years may have still been commercial flights.
Oh, yeah, they were, because most teams around 89, 90 is when the charter flights. So guys weren't flying as well as they are now. So I just think that it's over-analysis.
Paralysis by analysis.
Yeah, and it's bad.
All right, give me a guy in the tournament that's going to be a great NBA player.
Say what you want about Papa, but I love Lonzo Ball.
So do I.
Oh, that game yesterday? How about that alley-oop he threw when he was kind of cutting into the lane?
Chris, I would take him number 1.
No question. Magic Johnson has to be looking at him seeing shades of himself in that kid.
First of all, the kid's long. What is he, 6'5"?
6'6".
I mean, he's long.
Yep.
Here's the other thing. Did you notice what the Lakers did this weekend?
Other than lose, I mean.
Did you notice? They tried D'Angelo Russell at the 2 guard.
And he looked all right. He looked pretty good.
He dropped 40. So the Lakers, this kind of went untold this weekend. The Lakers put D'Angelo Russell at the 2 this weekend. By the way, where are Magic and Rob Pelinka? They're in New York City talking to the commissioner. NBA Illuminati, things are happening. I'm with you, though. Everybody tells me about all these players. I watch Lonzo Ball. I'm like, that's who I'm. It's like Ben Simmons. I don't care about his jumper. Everybody talking about Ben's jumper. Dude, you either know how to play the game or you don't.
Yep. And this dude, by the way, can shoot.
It looks awful,
but it goes in.
It goes in.
Here's another thing. I don't know if I mentioned this on here before. If I were Minnesota, okay, I've got Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, and Zach LaVine. I would trade Zach LaVine to move up, hopefully to the top pick, and get him. Because that's my big 3. He's going to bring it all together. He's going to make all those guys play together, make them better. And now you're talking about another powerhouse.
I am with you. I don't like UCLA much. I just like him. And he may
They don't have a ton of talent.
I don't like their club. 2 dudes. Good stuff. Chris Broussard, The Herd.